Hello. Hello. How you doing? No, my voice. Where is that coming from? Okay, it's coming from YouTube. Close that shit. Doing alright? Good, good. Had any turkey or ham or whatever you eat? You had my turkey. Nice. Skin feels hot from being by an oven all day. Oh. I'm tired because I was peeling the potato. It's got your chat working and had some good progress wrong though. Yeah. So the chat thing, I need to test it for the next stream if because I didn't update anything. I just found out what was wrong with it. They're using a different URL now, so maybe their service, something about their service changed, and has to go through a different URL. I'm hoping that that URL doesn't keep changing, so I guess we'll find out next stream if it's changed. It would be really inconvenient if you had to do that each time, but hopefully that's not the case. Making my rounds, doing my job. Alright. Thank you. How you doing, by the way, William? I think I need to change this. I don't know. I just don't like the way it has like a tangent at the door here. But I guess I'll widen it that way. It doesn't quite line up with it. Do you not celebrate Thanksgiving up there? Not much family around, so no need to go through the effort. We do, but it's like weird. So Canadian Thanksgiving is about a month before American Thanksgiving. So we do that one at home with family and friends. Or it depends, like some days we'll go, or some years we'll go somewhere or to someone else's house, and then I guess most of the time it's here. Smaller group, not a large thing like in America. A large family, and if you're not even family, they'll just call you over and stuff. At least that was my experience in Florida. And then we do celebrate American Thanksgiving, like our family. I don't know if Canadians in general do it. I think they probably don't. Like, it's not a national holiday. But we do it at church, because a lot of the ministry of church is, they're like from America. There's like American people there, so we just have like we have that on. I think it's either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know when they're doing it. I don't even know if like, what is Canadian Thanksgiving? Because I know what American Thanksgiving is in terms of, like, you know, the storyline. But I don't know, like, if we're just copying you guys or if we have our own reason. What is Canadian? Okay, so I think it's just the harvest. Okay, so English Explorer. Okay, so it's basically a harvest celebration for us. That's basically what it is. But then I think for America, you guys have a larger story, like with the pilgrims and stuff. Let me see. American Thanksgiving. Why are a Canadian and American Thanksgiving different? Canadian Thanksgiving is less commercialized. I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, I guess it's not tied to the Black Friday thing, I guess. But that's just because Canadians are poor and don't have any good things anyways to sell. I was looking at my stuff because we made a salad. And I was checking, where does the salad come from? It comes from America, so apparently we can't even grow lettuce. Fucking incompetent. Pilgrims, Native American thing, and then Abraham Lincoln making it a holiday. Oh, so it's like he made it a holiday? That's pretty recent, right? Wait, what year is this from? Abraham Lincoln. Okay, it's a proclamation. Oh wait, it's like late 1800s. Black Friday was tied to sports as well, eventually getting widespread and receiving its name from like corpo slang. Any deals you picked up or you were eyeing? Yeah, just one. So I saw that there was a Posca pencil crayons set of 36, and it was in my list for a while there, and it said it went down by 36% since I put it in the list. Apparently it was originally 80, or like, let's say 90, let's round it up, 90 bucks. And I'm like, you know, no way am I buying this at $90, but I'm just gonna keep it in. And after whatever specials and coupons, which, you know, I had to get the Amazon app to buy, because that's where the coupon works, it was like under $50 that I paid for. I think 45 to 50. So I'm looking forward to receiving that. I don't know exactly what I'll use it for yet, but it's not going to come at a better price than that in the future. Everything goes up, that's the rule. What else did I want? I was looking at some like chalk pastels, the ones that are not oily. They have a like chalky kind of material. Oh, just now I thought the thing froze. I'm looking at those because I want to perhaps combine them with watercolor when I get around to that. So maybe for Christmas I'll buy myself a set there, because the deals will come back around then. Don't have anything on your radar? Oh. Are you like nothing in your wish list at all to like keep an eye on for prices? Oh, I didn't see you guys on YouTube, my bad. And I know why I didn't see you guys. It's not activated. Let's see if this works. Oh, okay. It's working, yeah. Alright. Hello, I can see the Twitch chat works now. Yeah, it works. How you doing, Cherry? I guess you guys had Thanksgiving. Hello, Makio. What are you guys up to? Yeah, it works now. It took a couple seconds, but it's working. What'd you guys have for Thanksgiving, if you had anything? Meow. Meow, okay. So Makio had a cat for Thanksgiving, I guess. Could have looked at drawing tablets if I wanted to be serious about the learning art thing, but then it wouldn't be a lot anymore. Went to my aunt's house, typical Thanksgiving dinner. No, I want to have you for Thanksgiving. Makio is a... Well, if I'm human, I guess. I don't know what my lore is going to be. I was going to say Makio's a cannibal, but yeah. What I didn't eat, but I didn't eat turkey. Oh yeah. Turkey's apparently pretty hard to get correct, but I prefer just going with ham, personally. Tamales. Nice, nice. Where? Okay. See, the problem with this, where I've placed the kettle, is that if I had the spout coming out, I don't want the stream of smoke to like kind of line up with the coat rack because that's kind of weird. So maybe I'll have to have it coming this way. Like out of here perhaps? Okay, starting your channel. Oh yeah, you were telling me. You can drop it in if you want. I mean, I don't know if the URL will work on YouTube, but if you drop the channel, or maybe if you go to that channel and comment here, then it'll be easy for me to follow. So, yeah. Malkia doesn't share enough of her art stuff, but she's been getting better. Oops. Oh yeah, is that supposed to be what's it? The Jello Man? No, not the Jello Man. The Kool-Aid Man. Yeah. That guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Malkia post anything on Discord? I don't think so. She's too busy flirting with randoms. But yeah, look at it. I mean, I guess you could see. I don't know if you can. No, you can't see it. Never mind. I'm looking at it on my end. You could share it in the Discord too, but yeah. Flirting with randoms is crazy. It's also true. Flirt with randoms, just the admission. The reason I'm getting a boyfriend soon is because I flirted with him randomly. I thought you had like 10 boyfriends already. Or do you mean like a real life one this time? I think it means 7 X's. Because I have 7 X's, so they didn't even make boyfriend status? How does this work? Damn. I'm single right now, not taken. Or did I not tell you? I'll let you take it. I'll let you guess anyways, but yeah, question mark, huh? I thought you said. Oh wait, a boyfriend soon. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Is there like an EXP bar that that is like in your head before it's boyfriend status? Makio did a face reveal. Forgot she did a face reveal. Forgot that she put her phone number in someone's live chat. Forgot that she probably shared her credit card information. Already knows what I look like? I do? If it's in your posts, I don't know if I looked at it. You sent a photo. Oh, that was you? I thought that was some random girl. Oh wait, no, the peace sign one. Yeah. I know which one you're talking. Yeah, why would you do that, Makio? Who's gonna stop me? This is the US, it's a free country. Also, I'm an adult, I have free will. He basically is saying the South Park meme. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was America. That's basically Makio. I'll send you another photo because why not? These are all unsolicited, by the way. I just want that on record. What if Makio went live? That would be interesting. Do you guys think if Malkia went live, she would be as ballsy, I guess, as she is in chat, or would she fold? AK, does she have shame or not? If it's a live stream. Wow, Ray, asking for selfies of a girl cheating on me. This is something that I would never do for both parts of your accusation. I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably find out one day. I can see Malkio being a VTuber with how unhinged VTubers are. But yeah, that's just me. I think she would be about as bold, but get tired really fast and stream in like 30 minutes. Possibly. I don't like the way this comes out like that. That's weird. This is like I'm failing to get the angle proper. I would get cancelled. Wait, my grammar. I'm not English, guys. Work with me. You're not English. You're American. My grammar is yeah, yours is crap too. Okay, I guess it's kind of inevitable that it does kind of line up with it. That's gonna be a flaw in this painting. It's not gonna be the worst flaw, because like this theme is just gonna kind of go up here and then that'll be it, but what was I gonna say? Never mind. I'm that's a little better. It'll kind of come together when I actually like start painting it. But I don't know why I'm kind of like over planning a little bit with this painting. But yeah. Alright, so that reference, I have the tabs open for references, so I'm just, wait, no. This one needs like a handle thing, so I need to draw that. Alright, so there's like space for more stuff, but I don't necessarily have to use all of it, but I think I'll think about like what to put maybe here at a further point. But for now, like what do I need to do? I need to get the door in. There's supposed to be a door in that space. Probably going up to like like probably up to like here. But I'm gonna tickle someone. If I stay with this line, it just kind of doesn't look right up here. It needs to maybe if I use this, it'll be easier to do. I really feel like it has to go like that then. I'm gonna switch the orientation of the line. Oh. I like men. I don't like men. Men are gay. I like women. Have you been standing while you've been doing all of these? I've been sitting probably for more than I should have, but it's way better if I'm standing, honestly. Like, I should have been standing the entire time. It's just kind of awkward to draw from that distance. The only problem is basically that when I'm streaming, the camera stuff is in the way of me like moving at like a close enough distance to draw properly, but it's not as bad as if I were sitting down. So yeah, that comment by Malkio with the wait a minute, did none of the emotes go on the screen? Okay, so I guess the emote thing is broken then. Oh. Alright, let me see if I can fix that. I would just have to do the same thing to it, so it's like Just need to go into my app watcher setting. I'm broken. You're broke. And oh wait, let me. Okay. Where emote wall? Okay, I found it. I copy the link. Okay, it should be fixed. Testing for Twitch. Now it should work. Not broke, I have $10. You guys can fire off emotes and see if it's back or not. Okay, the emotes are back. Shrimp. Kato. Wait, I missed my time to send feet. No. Okay, so yeah, I have my reference with for like a furnace thingy, but it's like an older one, like an antique kind of like look. So it's gonna be kind of weird. It's gonna be kind of difficult to draw. I mean, like in perspective, is it has like all these curves and stuff. So feet. Gotta change my profile picture one day. I thought of that too, but I ended up just deciding I'll just keep it the way it is. It's kind of like, at this point, people recognize it when I'm in chats and stuff, so I'll just leave it the way it is. I love you. Do you love me? No. Maybe when your character is done, you'd reconsider, and I'm sure that your design is right around the corner. Like yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Like maybe for certain profiles, maybe like Twit, Twit, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. And I don't know about YouTube, but Twitch, that makes sense. Like having not necessarily a VTuber design, like it's just like a character or whatever, right? Oh, I saw your selfie. Another peace sign. Do you love me as a friend? Wait, I have to read it like that. Okay. Don't you love me as a friend? No, internet friend. No. Oops. I was supposed to hit that one. Let's see. You don't love me as a random weirdo stranger on the internet? There's no love in my heart. Good penance. Wow. Losing my reference. Little. Okay, so they both have to have the same. Wait, no, I can't even do that. I have to average it. They don't necessarily have that other. No, I do have it. Yeah, the other side is here. Kind of average where that edge would be. And I'll draw it straight first, I guess. You don't like me at all? Ray doesn't like me at all. It's not what I said. This is how women are like. It's the pancake waffles meme. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Oh, I could have done a tall one. Never mind. Yeah, so there's like apparently instead of a wide kettle, there's like, you know, those taller kettles. I could have used one of those here. It might have fit that space better. But I'm not gonna go back on that. I've already kind of put that in place, so. I'll typically figure that's for coffee. That probably is what it is for. There's a picture of a wood stove, like same thing like this, but it has one of those on it instead. So I guess there's one that's built for a wooden stove, or like a stove top in general. So where do you plan the Santa to be still? I was thinking that he wouldn't fit, but like I'm going back and forth on it in my head because we need like space for the rug and the boots here. And then if we have the sofa kind of on like a slant, this is going to be like the space for the bottom of the sofa. And then this is going to be where he's sitting, like this area. So if he's sitting and slouching back, he's not even going to be in frame. And at that point, it's like, why even bother? Kind of, is what I'm like starting to think. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it, so. Could always draw, or I can always paint like something else there. Or like paint him not slouching back anymore, but maybe leaning forward with like with his pipe. I could probably change that pose to be something like that. And maybe that will fit him in better. But yeah, it all depends on how I kind of use the space. Which I should probably start planning now. Yes, this is the third here. Trying to push it in as close as I can, but like not take up too much room. Because like if this is where the leg is, then of course the arm has to come up to like here. And then we have it going like that. I think maybe the leg should come up here actually. Like there's gonna be less room, but okay, let's see if we can make a guide for it. Or like use the geometry to show us where things need to go. This one doesn't show as clear, or as like, it's not completely aligned, but that's fine. It doesn't matter that much. This is basically the bottom. I think this is where it should be, the front of it. Now I just need to kind of angle the back of it properly. The midpoint of this one is like around here, so and following this. There. That's a little bit out, yeah? Like, we're gonna raise it a little bit, but then essentially this area is where someone has to be seated. So it's a little bit too far out. I need to like bring the base here maybe. This is the part where, you know, if it was a digital drawing, I would draw the seat and just kind of like move it wherever it is on that layer into like a suitable position, but you can't do that. You Can't do that traditionally. I mean, you can if you like draw on a separate piece of paper, but still, you can like transfer the sketch and stuff like that. But I'm not feeling to do all that. Space has to be for the boots. It's been a while since you've done digital drawing. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's actually pretty bad because I have a subscription to Clip Studio, so I should be drawing. It's been a long time since I've fished for commissions too, actually. So I should probably do that. Maybe I can pick up something digital, and then that will kind of throw me back into that environment. I should probably jump into it because it's like been so long that I maybe have like a fresh feel for it. So maybe I won't feel so like stiff when I'm doing it. Maybe I'll kind of like be less rigid about it. To redeem something digital, you could. That's up to you. Just don't redeem like make your PNG make my like my PNG design. That'd be tough. I mean, it's up to you, but yeah. You think it'll be that difficult? Not really, I'm just kind of memeing. Because it's basically all I have to do with it to like design it is put together the references that I have already gathered. Like I already have the references. I just didn't really put it together. And maybe like do a couple variations of like the head, because that's like the most important part. So like just to see like what maybe fits more than another design. That's pretty much all I need to do with that. It's like most things with me, the doing it part is what's like, or getting it started part is what's the obstacle. Oh, it sounds like you've thought about it. Yeah, I have a folder and everything. Let me actually check it. That I still have the folder. Let me make sure. Yeah, there's a folder on my laptop desktop called VTuber Design, and it has about 20 images in it, and a document with like about 500 words writing in wait, no, some of this isn't relevant to the actual design. So let's just say 200 words of like design points. Let me see here. Okay, a monster surgeon who assimilates the biomaterial of his subjects, client, or captive. Therefore, he has become a monster himself. He suffers peculiar symptoms for each and every cryptid he has treated. Although he appears to be a middle-aged man, he's likely much older. Although his memory fails him without fail. Oh, okay, I wrote that. He has retained that he is in exile for the taboo of chimerism, the melding of kinds. This is like a biblical taboo. I don't know if you know about like biblical mythology in terms of like Nephilim and fallen angels and all that stuff, but that's where that comes from. Yeah, so it's like it's based on that lore, which is not good technically. Like there's a thing where in like Christian circles you have people who are going to like point at that and be like, oh, you're trying to be demonic, you know what I mean? But I'm just like, whatever, I don't care. I mean, like, I care, but I don't think it's some high offense. I think it's just people trying to be like one up each other, like a purity spiral or whatever. Design philosophy. Yeah, I have weird little notes here. So there's like a note here for a possible heterochromia. There's a note here to include white streaks in the hair. There's like a question mark for facial hair, because that kind of sometimes it's well done and sometimes it's not well done. It depends on like the drawing style and stuff. I think my drawing style, I can make it work, but I guess we'll do with and without just to see like which one kind of looks better. Apparently I bleed black as well, but maybe I should change that because I think blue bleeds black and I don't want to bleed the same color as blue, so maybe we'll change that. Yeah, so the outfit idea, utility lab coat, pocket straps, body rig, holster, like, you know, something from like Attack on Titan, that kind of thing. And then there's like dress shirt, pants, shoes, gloves, slightly disheveled. And then there's some things here with like jewelry, but I don't think I'll bother with the jewelry stuff. I mean, maybe like bracelet or necklace, because I don't mind wearing that. But I don't wear earrings or like rings. I don't really like rings. Bothers my fingers. And then there's like props, such as a cigarette, and there's a Plague Doctor respirator here. I remember liking that and getting some references for it. The Plague Doctor respirator. What the fuck am I saying? The Plague Doctor styled respirator is like in my head based off of the respirators in, I think the game was called Code Vein. I don't know if you know which game I'm talking about. They're getting a sequel. I'm excited about that. But it was a really good, like, I liked it. It's just like Dark Souls, except anime. Based in the same universe as God Eater, I believe. I don't know if you know that game. Anime Dark Souls, yeah. Alright, so rock music and metal music are demonic as well. After all, the earth is the furthest thing from heaven, and the people's hair scares me. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have a song like Five Finger Death Punch, Wrong Side of Heaven, Righteous Side of Hell, and they'll just like take it at face value and then rip on it. And then if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's not saying whatever they think it's saying. But yeah, there's a lot of that I'm still loathsome of. I'll have to redeem for you to make a visual novel with them for the challenge of it and know the reason, of course. A dating sim. Or I try not to get dissected sim. I don't know. Yeah, so there's a lot here. I read you about like half of the stuff. There's a bunch of other notes. And like, yeah. Like there's references about I don't know if you know about the era in history where they were doing psychic stuff, like what's it called? It's during Nikola Tesla type era where they were trying to do psychic stuff and like train psychics to spy on Russia and like extract ectoplasm from people via whatever means. ESP Sparta, yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, there's an aesthetic there that I'm trying to pull from as well. I need to clean up the lines here a bit because it's kind of hard to see what I'm actually drawing. Like for me. But yeah, I have the pieces. I just need to make them work well together. That's pretty much gonna be the challenging part of it. All I have to do is take notes and redeem for you to make the character on my behalf so I get to claim it as my own. Then I'll have to... There's a couple other ideas I had, so I can backslide to that. You better have more than 3. Yeah, you have enough points to just bankrupt me of all my ideas at this point. Damn, Nikkei's soundtrack is so good. I need to like, I need to check what else they've added because it's been a while since I downloaded their playlists. I had like 9 hours of their music. The sofa is kind of like complex. Like it has these like strange curves and stuff. Okay, so yeah, it is gonna take up that space. And it go up to here. Okay, so I can't tell from this angle completely, but I think it'll go up to here. Maybe like here actually. I'll just do this. because it looks like the amount that you can sit on and the amount that is your backing is roughly the same, except there's like a little bit of an arch for the backing part. So I'll just try to do that there. Yeah. Oh, wait again. Yeah, so basically, if I can get the fat old man to sit over here, he's obviously partially going to be in, but if I can have him kind of like lean into frame a bit, maybe rest his hand on part of the chair to like prop his head up. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it, but I could potentially get his head in like here or something, just like he's kind of like leaning and like looking over at something, and maybe like smoking a pipe or something. That would be nice. I don't think I've ever drawn an old man before, so this is gonna be funny. Probably not gonna look right, but with paint you can kind of BS a little bit and then get it to look okay. So, like at least more so than drawings, I've found that to be the case.
Care package on the way.
Who did that? Raga, it's been a while. How you been? Got a water bottle? So proportionally speaking, we've drifted, but it still looks okay. Like, the sofa was supposed to take a lot more room, but it's still more or less in the same position, as the plan shows it. So we're okay. I can technically do a slouch still, but yeah. At least we're in a position here where we can have old man feet not in frame, so I don't have to worry about that. I mean, it's actually very good for what I thought was going to be serious damage control. Yeah, it looked really cramped, but it turned out okay. I mean, maybe we're speaking too soon, because who knows how fat the dude's gonna be, how that's gonna kind of play. Like I'm just assuming that this is like half the seat, so there's gonna be like one ass cheek here and one ass cheek there. That's probably our size. And he's slouched like this, and we have like thick leg coming here and going down there. Or maybe like, you know that pose that guys typically do when they rest their legs? It's like making a 4 with your feet kind of pose, as opposed to like the knee over knee feminine type of pose. Maybe I can have him doing a masculine fit pose, or I don't know, we'll see. Just want his feet out of the way. Yeah, and this is pretty much why I'm focusing a lot on drawing it first too, because there's a lot of masses that are going to be on top of things, therefore blocking out that detail. And I just want to make sure that I get that figured out before I start painting. I need to slim down this bit here. It's supposed to go around this side of the thing, but I don't think we'll see it from this angle, so. And this is gonna have a bunch of details on it. It's gonna have that, you know, that crisscross, and then the button that holds the leather in the seat. It's gonna have that kind of pattern on it. There's gonna be some carving on the wood, but those details I can probably sketch them in lightly, but later on, because a lot of it's just gonna be blocked out by the Batman. So I'll do that later. We need the curtains. We potentially have space for like a log rack or something here, but if the old man is gonna be in the way here, then I won't bother with that detail because it's just gonna cause visual mess where there shouldn't be too much detail. I still need to sculpt out this thing. But yeah, just trying to look at the directional things that we kind of have going here. We have an edge pointing to here, but we also have an edge pointing to here. That kind of drives things to the center. The coat hanging, I guess that will make sort of like a thing to come down here. This thing is kind of coming down here and driving the energy this way. So if we can get it to be like that, the flow of visual interest, then I think that will be good. And basically what that flow of visual interest means is most of the detail is going to be there. Most of the light is pretty much going to be hitting those areas. But yeah, I need to make a door here as well. Oh. I don't think that's correct. Like, it's done without a perspective grid. It's using a geometry and basic knowledge of perspective. I guess it's coming out okay. But yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We can assume that that is the window and that the curtain's going to come from here. And therefore there as well. So it's going to be like that. But I'll do this one first because I'll have reference where the clumping thing is, so I know how to draw this side of the curtain. I just measure it out. Well, let me check for the reference first. Window, curtain, and like if there's anything on the windowsill that Santa's not blocking, I'll decide what it is, because we only need one ornament if it's gonna even show, or one decoration. I think if he's seated here, you have his torso mass. Seated, torso mass, and then his head's gonna be like either there or leaning forward, which would place it more here, or like slouched back. Yeah, it depends on how we play Santa, because it could possibly block that. But yeah, where's the... I want to see where it's typically clamped. Okay, I have one right right behind me. I can just look at them. Okay, so I think it's here. Okay, so we can have it here. We can make it double, like double clamp, or like bunched up a bit. And then we'll have it. Okay, so here. That.
If you really want it, we walk your way. Remember, everyone
That was the top there. Most of it wasn't even captured, but I'll figure out if I'm gonna do the or how I'm gonna do the window styling. Because I don't just want to do like, you know, square units. Maybe there's like a something more interesting I can do. Like maybe over here I can make those like diamond thingies, or I'll figure that out later. I guess it also depends on how important whatever outside is. If it's not important, then I can cover more of that with the design. But if I do want to put something interesting outside, then I'll make it more. I'll make more space for that again. And I'll have to like. Cool. Let me just emphasize this line here because this is going to be a corner of the entire composition. I need to figure out too what kind of like wall texture is there going to be, because like I don't really think brick fits. It's a little bit too, I don't know, depressing or something. I don't know. Industrial maybe. Wallpaper is probably like the best bet, but obviously that's gonna be a lot of detail. I think maybe there's a way to do it without going too crazy with the detail, because it also depends to where the light's hitting. Part of it's going to be warmer, part of it's going to be cooler, so there's different colors that you're going to have to use to mix and like make the wall. So I'll think about that a little bit more. Never mind, that line works here. It is very detailed for the time spent and how difficult I feel like the perspective is. I don't know if I've ever drawn like a strictly perspective. No, never mind. I don't think I did that on stream, no. There was a cityscape that I was doing for a comic, like a cityscape shot. I think I've shown it on stream, but I haven't shown myself doing it. But perspective drawing techniques are pretty interesting. There's like subdivisions and these weird like perspective math tricks that you can use to like measure how something might rotate, or like, you know, the size at distance and stuff like that. I think I probably have them posted in those books that I have on Discord probably. But yeah, that's only if you're like, if you have fun doing that. I don't really have fun doing that, the hardcore perspective stuff. architects are more like geared towards that kind of drawing, technical drawing. Yeah, we have line here, line here, line here. So door idea is it's gonna have maybe like a window up here, or maybe like a a larger window, like probably a similar design of glass to this. Door handle should probably be around here. But yeah, I can do that pretty quickly off stream, because it looks like it's 3 minutes to the 2-hour mark, so I better not get invested. Especially not with trying to draw the Fat Man, which is apparently what I thought I was gonna get to, because that's what the stream is called, I think, right? It's called, what is it called? Old Fat Man or something? Yeah, Fat Old Man, okay. Yeah. Maybe the Fat Old Man for the stream was us all along. I could use some meat on my bones. But yeah, the progress is pretty good. I think I'll be able to start painting tomorrow. If not tomorrow, wait, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, okay. I just thought it was Wednesday again. I don't know why. Yeah, so for, tomorrow I plan on watching Lawrence of Arabia at like 7 p.m. A really long movie. Oh crap! Okay, that was something that I had to check. I remember having the thought at the back of my head, how long it might be. Ooh, it's almost 4 hours. Yeah, 2 sittings, I think. I don't know. It's like 3 hours and 47 minutes. So if we have a piss break, that's a 4-hour session. Probably better to do it 90 minutes at a time. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like maybe it's really, really good and we get stuck watching it. Try to be there, most likely we'll be late, but I'll be there. Alright, no problem. If you're late, I can start a little bit later, or like, you know, stall a bit. Yeah, I don't really think anyone's gonna show up otherwise, but like I can just watch random stuff I have. I have like 50, no, I have, okay, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, I have like over 50 gigabytes of stuff on my computer, but then I have like over 100 gigabytes of stuff on like USBs and all that. Just so much videos that I have to watch. There's lectures that are like 6 hours long that I've downloaded. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make a alarm for myself because I might forget. It's out of routine, right? So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. If I'm too tired to stream after the movie, then probably not gonna.